Oh, okay. And start now. Again? Start new? Okay. Hello, everyone. You're welcome to this fantastic appointment with Progress Over Perfection, Edge Radio Australia. Now, tonight we talk about relationship and love. As you know, I'm a relationship counselor and I talk about couples. Yeah. Tonight we talk about some numbers. We're going to talk about some statistic about relationship. I think they are very important. Then we go through 10 myths about relationship. Now, have here my notes. You can see I'm going to read them. I'm going to discuss them. Okay. Statistic number 1: breakups and divorce. How many breakups and divorce there is in Australia? 1 on 3 marriages in Australia end in divorce or in separation. 1 on 3. Yeah. The average marriage lasts 12 years. It looks like that dropped this timing. According with some research, was around 20 years. Now it's 12 years. Anyway, still the same. The most dangerous time for a couple is between 6 and 7 years. Between 6, 7, 8 years together, they start to have some problem. This is why when people ask me, we should go to the therapist even if we don't have a problem. Yes, go to the therapist for the simple reason that many times people do not talk about their avoidant. Okay, so it's important that you're going to work with the therapist to walk through and be clear about what you need in relationship. Now, so 1 on 3 marriages in Australia, and the average marriage lasts 12 years, and 70% of divorce are initiated by women. I know that over you talking about 70% of divorce initiated by women, you think, well, because women are easier to get divorce because they are good digger. I heard this. They are good digger. It's not true. There's a lot of things that lead women to choose a divorce. First, they are more willing to talk about the problem. First. Second, they are more willing to go to the therapist, talk about the problem. Third, they are less willing to stay in situation they don't like it. And then there is other situation. Okay, for example, the fact that they want to bring up the conversation in relationship usually is the woman, is not the man. The stonewalling is the man majority of the time that stonewall. So what it means, shut down and do not talk about and walk away. So there is many reasons why women have 70% rate of initiate a divorce. Okay. Now, statistic number 2, communication and conflict. 69% of relationship conflict are perpetual. 69% of the conflict that you have with your partner are perpetual. What it means with that means that are unsolvable because they are part of who they are. Is a character, is a way to live, is a way to be, and couples still have argument about the same things. If you look about what you discuss with your partner, you will see that are always the same thing. Yeah. 65% of couples say that communication problems are the top of the list. It is another real true thing. In my office, the majority of the time, people call with talking about 2 things. 1, we are not able to communicate. My husband don't listen. My wife talk too loud, or vice versa. And intimacy. These are the 2 things that come up in my office most of the time. communication and intimacy. Anyway, with intimacy, you can fix a lot of communication. Yeah, intimacy is probably one of the most important part in your relationship. In fact, many researchers say that couples that make effort to be intimate and to schedule intimacy between them, they have a higher success in the relationship. Yeah? Now, sex and intimacy, a couple of statistics here as well. 1 on 4 report having sex less than once a month. So sexless marriages are, for definition, are the marriages have sex less than 10 times a year. Okay. Low sex desire, most common issue for women, and premature ejaculation is for men. Now, under 40 years old, 30% of the men can have premature ejaculation, and if we go 50 over the 50s, the percentage go over 40% of the men have premature ejaculation. Okay, so those two are the main reason why there is sexless marriages. Okay, then there is other things, but these two are the main. Number 4, we talk about connection. 40% of the people in a long-term relationship report feeling lonely. Okay, if you think in Australia, the divorce rate is between 40 and 50. So 40% of the people in relationship report loneliness. That means that people feel loneliness is they easier to ask for divorce. Now, emotional validation is the best predictor for a happy relationship. So it's important that people learn how to validate the emotion of the other person without dismissing and taking care of it. Yeah, this is why as emotional awareness is so important to the relationship. Parenting. Let's talk about parenting. Couples. Yes, let's get together. Let's get married. Let's have kids. Now, 60% of the couple report a decline in relationship after a baby. Yeah, 67%. Now, only 33% of the couple have kids, have newborn, are actually able to be emotionally close without help from others, without help from therapist, doctor, or expert anyway. Commitment and monogamy. Commitment, 51% of the population in Australia believe that monogamy is very important, but 23% is open to talk and to define what is monogamy. 1 on 5 couples report to have redefined their relationship boundaries. That means they open their relationship. That means they redefine what it means to be in a monogamous relationship. Yeah, those are the statistics about relationship I want to talk about tonight. I hope these are important, interesting. If you have any question, please send me an email. I'll be very happy to answer you. Okay, let's talk about myth about relationship. This is important because couple get together without thinking that maybe there's some myths that are very important. Now, happy couple. Once come to me this very happy couple, and I asked them, what makes you think that you will succeed? And they say, well, we are in love and we are happy. Well, darling, that is not enough. So, myth number 1, if you were truly in love, it should be easy. Relationships are not easy. Yeah, relationship is like life. Life is not easy. life have challenge, and relationship have challenge. You must be able to navigate and learn how to navigate these challenges. It can get easy if you learn, study how the relationship works. What are the things that make the relationship fail? What the communication style that make the relationship break? Yeah, this is the way that you can have a easy relationship. But love is not enough. Myth number 2: my partner should know what I need without me to say it. Again, no, your partner is not mind reader. Yeah. Healthy and happy relationship are true. They are true in what they want. They communicate what they really want. Okay? So it's not, oh, I give you a glance from the other side of the room. I thought that I picked you. So I thought you understood. No, tell me, I need to go. I need to leave. I'm not happy. I don't like this place. Don't assume that people understand. Okay. I don't like this meal. I don't like this. I don't like you. Okay. You need to communicate that. Myth number 3: happy couples don't fight. Very wrong. When couples tells you we never fight, don't believe it. Maybe they don't find, maybe they see this fight they have, they know how to resolve them. But everybody have conflict. Everyone have conflict. It doesn't matter who you are, who is your partner, everybody have conflict. The difference is what you do with that. If you bring this conflict and you escalate them, or you can actually use the conflict as a learning curve and you take charge of responsibility and you try to figure out what to do better next time. Yeah. So, happy couple don't fight? Not true. Great sex should spontaneous? No, absolutely not. Sorry, guys. I get some water because my mouth is a bit dry. Now, great sex should be spontaneous. No. Think about this. When you were in dating, boyfriend and girlfriend, would you schedule to meet a certain night in the week? And you were ready and prepared to probably to have sex. Okay. So you organize that. Now, when we get married, we believe that intimacy should come up with like oh yes, I want to do it. No, you need to put the effort and schedule sex and intimacy. Organize nights and dates where you're going to do it. It don't have to be always about physical sex. Can be even intimacy, intimate touch. Okay, it's not just about sex. It's about being together. So you need to really to schedule time to do it, especially if you have kids, if you are busy with your work, your grandmother live in the house. There's a lot of things can happen around you. So you need really to put the effort to figure out when do it and prioritize the intimacy. As I said before, the couple that prioritize intimacy and sex have higher success. Yeah. Why this? Because when you have intimacy, you hug, you touch, and hug and touch and sex and intimacy is a good booster for trust. and for love. Remember this. Number 5, if the sparks is gone, the love is too. Again, that's not true. Relationship go up and down. Okay, there is moment that you really love your partner, and there is moment that you love less your partner. It's very normal, and because you go through phases in life. Yeah. What's important here is that you keep in mind why you are together with your partner, even in a very hard time. Why you got together with this person? Yeah, it's a very important topic to think every day, and you decide to to be in this relationship. You choose to be in a relationship. Yeah, so the spark is gone, love is too. Not true. Like everything, you need to work on the relationship. Like if you start to work to do the work that you always loved, you have moment that you love less and love more the job you do. Okay, uh, but the moment that you love more, hide the moment that you love less the same job. Yeah? Now, 6 myth: we should complete each other. No, well, you shouldn't complete each other. You should help each other to be better. Yes, but you should know how to take care of yourself. That is very important. And then the other person should come in and help you to have a better life. But if you're dependent to the other person to be complete, means that you're dependent of the other person, and that can be a little bit dangerous for you. So, not dependent but interdependent. Yeah? So sharing, helping each other. Yeah, that's good. Mm. Now, number 7, having kids will bring us closer. No, as I say, the statistic: 67% of the couple that have a new baby, newborn, they report a huge drop in happiness in their relationship. Yeah? So, kids will only magnify, how do you say when you get bigger, okay, get big, what you have in your relationship. Okay, so it's important to understand, if you are in a relationship that you're happy, the kids will amplify, this is the right word, amplify the your happiness in relationship. But if you have some doubt and you're not happy in the relationship, a baby you will amplify that situation. Huh? So 67% of the couple are not happy in their relationship after the newborn. This is the truth. Now, um, number 8, jealousy is a sign of love. False. This is a belief that has been built through Hollywood and movies, where in the time men has to be tough, and we're slapping women, we're very jealous because you should be mine all the time. That's not true. Jealousy is a thing that actually can be good in some situation, if jealousy actually is about being taking care of the person. Okay, but jealousy because you fear that someone else can have some other relationship, or you jealous because the other person talk with other people, or you start to lock the other person in the room. That jealousy is pretty painful. It's not good. Jealousy, I don't think jealousy is good at all. Jealousy, if jealousy help you to be better, okay, but otherwise, no, it doesn't work properly. Relationship should always feel romantic. 9. No, your relationship is not always romantic. Huh? You reach a point in relationship that you're going to totally together. That's not romantic. But you can see that romantic as well. Okay. Sometimes relationship can be tough, very tough. A relationship go through challenge. Okay. So don't have to be always romantic. That must have moment of romanticity. Yes. This is why it's important that couples um, learn to organize dates and respect dates and build a moment of connection. Those moments of connection can be the romantic part of your relationship. Number 10, this is the last one. If we need therapy, we are failing. Absolutely not. If you need therapy and you go in therapy and you go into someone and try to figure out how to be better in the relationship, actually means that you care about the relationship. Yeah. So it's very important that, like you take your car every 6 7 months for a check-in, you take your relationship for a check-in. Okay, because many times we build things inside us. We don't say things to a partner because we don't want to bother, we don't want to fight, we may be avoidant, we don't want to fight, so we don't talk about. But those small things are the ones that ruin their relationship. Huh? So those are the things: statistics and myth. Statistic and myth. Myth that are very important. People knows. Now, another myth I want to talk about is I think this I like it because I was talking today about this with a couple I know. They were discussing if they want to get married or not, and but they know each other very little so far. They've been together 6 months, and they will say no. One will say, "Well, I think we should date a bit longer," and the other one say, "Well, no, if we are sure we can go through with this." Now, I cannot say to people how long it takes to be secure about the relationship. Um, but even 10 years time together without decide what to do is not healthy. Okay. Um, Majority of the couple I'm talking that have a good relationship, um, they didn't had a long period of dating. Yeah, 6 months, 1 year, and then they get married. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should do the same, uh, but it's true that um, if you know someone, you like this person, you know, you feel that is the right one, when you're going to get together, then you learn how to grow together. Yeah. So this is my point. I heard people suggest 3 years minimum of dates, 2 years minimum of dates. I, I disagree. I think people should go with what they feel inside, because sometimes doesn't matter. You just met a person you know that is right for you. You must go, and you know that will be the blast. So that's my just my point of view. Anyway, this is the end of Progress of Perfection at Radio. I think we had a couple of problems tonight at the beginning. I didn't turn on the microphone, so for half an hour I was talking with myself. That's okay. This is the beauty of the live show, and until Aaron won't find me, we'll stay here. Okay, so if you enjoy this conversation for tonight, we'll see next week with another beautiful topic. I start to get some other people to interview, and we'll talk about very interesting things very soon. So if you need to talk with me, if you want to talk with me, if you have question about the relationship, you can find me at Mauro Davidi, viddi.com, and you can send me an email. You can find me on my website, and I'll be very, very happy to help you out. Otherwise, see you next time. Have a lovely life, and ciao.